Hello there, David here from londonsafes.co.uk. So we supply safes around the United Kingdom, and if you're in London and the home counties, we also install them at no extra charge. So if you need a safe or have got a question about a safe, you can WhatsApp me directly. My number is on the screen now, and it'll also be in the description of this video. And if you think you might enjoy seeing more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. So today's safe is our Sussex Euro Grade 1 safe, which comes in a number of different sizes, and it comes in a keylocking version like you see here, or also with a digital keypad. This particular one is the keylocking version, and it's in the size 4. I'll explain a bit more about Euro Grade 1 as we're looking on the inside of the safe. When we get to that, I'll explain that, but let's start with the external dimensions. So this safe is 585 millimeters tall by 415 millimeters wide, and it has a depth of 425 millimeters, and the safe weighs 105 kilograms. So the safe is operated with 2 high security keys, which go into this keyhole. This is an excussion that slides out the way to reveal the keyhole. I've just inserted the key, a bit hard to do while holding this. Now you rotate the key, that's unlocked the lock, but you still need to unlock what we call the bolts of the safe. That's why you've got this handle here. You rotate that and that opens the safe. And as I'm turning that handle, they're the bolts. I'll talk about the bolts in a sec. So Euro Grade 1 safe means that the safe is tested and certified to what we call Euro Grade 1, which is a figure that's used by your insurance company where there's a requirement for a particular rating or grading of a safe. And in this case, Euro Grade 1 is EN1143 Resistance Grade 1, which is suitable for storing up to £10,000 in cash for insurance or up to £100,000 in valuables. Here are those bolts that I mentioned. So you've got 1 at the top and you've got 3 on the side and also 1 on the bottom. You can just see there. Also got external hinges, but the door is designed so that this piece of the door actually engages behind this rebate to mean that even cutting the hinges off won't get you into the safe. The internal dimensions of the safe, so the usable sort of space, 509 millimeters high by 355 millimeters wide and 305 millimeters deep. That gives this safe an internal storage capacity. It's done like a fish tank, 55 litres of storage capacity. With 1 shelf, which can be positioned, as you can see, in multiple little slots up there. I've got it sort of roughly in the middle for the purpose of this video. Put a piece of A4 paper in so you can get an idea of what that would be like in there. And this is your sort of regular type luxury watch box. Often these safes are a requirement of insurance for these type of watches. I'll put that in the corner there and back away. You'd get a number of those, probably around 20 in there. So installing the safe, as in order to be a safe under 1,000 kilograms in weight has to be bolted to the fabric of your building. That can be done either to the concrete floor through this hole where an expanding anchor is dropped. We drill a hole, drop an expanding anchor, and that's tightened up and that bolts it to a concrete floor. Or if that's not possible, which is often the case, we do the same thing to a brick wall through that hole in the back of the safe there. Oh, fire resistance. Obviously, you've got your burglary resistance in this safe. It's extremely strong. It'd be very, very difficult for a burglar to open this. In fact, I would say no burglar is ever going to open this. What they try and do is get them out of your house and get them somewhere else to another location to open it. That's why the installation is so important. But fire resistant, I didn't touch on. So you have got some fire resistance. It isn't certified in any way for fire resistance, but what you've got, the fact is, it's a big steel box, concrete lined, and you've got these fire strips that expand when they get hot to seal the door. So you've got the fact that it would take a lot of energy to heat the contents of this anyway because of the steel and the concrete and the sort of airtightness that you would get from having that seal expand. So you've got some fire resistance, so you don't really need to worry too much about fire, especially in the built-up area where the fire brigade will be along quite quickly. So short and sweet on this one, as it's going out to be installed shortly. If you are looking for a safe, maybe this isn't what you're looking for, but you're just looking for a really great safe for home, please have a look at the video description, and thank you very much for watching.
Free delivery and free installation. Your safe will be delivered and professionally installed by one of our own vetted employees who will arrive in an unmarked vehicle. Get in touch online or call us on 0800 711 7892.